Good afternoon, everyone. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. Yes, I am back with my co-host, Happy. Hi, girl. Isn't she gorgeous? Kind of looks like Chewbacca, I've been told. So, yeah, there you go. Anyways, what I wanted to do here was talk about some real estate data that came out today. If you follow me on the weekend, I talked about existing home sales coming out today. We have new home sales tomorrow. So what we are going to do is we are going to bring up that article. We are going to talk about it and really level set how that data coming from July really paints to the housing slowdown I have been referring to. A couple of quick mentions before we get started. First and foremost, if you are a student of mine in my course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, linked below, it's $2.99. What we just did today is we loaded Dion from Dion Talks binder strategy. This is a strategy you may have heard him talk about where he has gotten 100% hit rate of having his tenants ask for a rent increase and many times ask for a multi-year contract or lease. This is something that is very powerful. It is a physical binder. It is a third video in a series of videos that Dion has added to self-management in the course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, because I've never self-managed. I don't know what to do, but I have lots of experts that are willing to create content for you. So again, Dion from Dion Talk has created the binder strategy. And in the example that he goes through on a duplex that he just completed, he was able to get a rent increase that is greater than the cost of my course. I think it was $310 and the course is $299, which I just think is funny. So without further ado, let's jump into the article and talk about what is going on. So first, this was found on CNBC. There's other sources, I am sure, but this is what came up on my phone. So home sales rose for the second straight month in July as demand outpaced slightly stronger supply. And we will get in this. Let's remember a couple of things about existing home sales. These are sales that closed. Okay, that's an important word, because in order to close in July, you had to go in contract in May or June. And I don't know if you're hearing this, but Happy is asking you to hit that subscribe button, hit thumbs up. And of course, if you want to say hi to Happy, you can do that in the comments. That would be very cool of you. All right, Happy. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so again, back to what we're talking about. So it closed in July means in contract in May 15th-ish. That's going to be important because I think the housing slowdown is coming. So let's continue on. So kind of the three big takeaways from this is home sales rose for the second month in a row. And why they rose is important because more inventory. You can see here that housing inventory is up. Not quite the 2 million we were calling for months and months ago, but 30% higher than what we were. Listings bottomed at 1 million. It is still amazing to see. And as you will see in a moment, the pace of sales was 5.99 million. So that's less than 2 months, or just about 2 months sales. So again, sales were down 12% from last year, but that again has a lot to do with inventory. And then finally, for the people calling for a housing crash, well, you didn't get it in July. Housing was up 17.8%. Ken McElroy, 40% decline, called it last year. Just wrong, just wrong. I think I got to stop bringing that up because it is almost comical to talk about. So this is what I wanted to highlight here again from the National Association of Realtors. The pace of sales, let's just call it 6 million. You see that right here at the top. Sales rose 2%, inventory is up. Pace of sales is 6 million. If we have 1.5 million listings, which we don't quite yet, that would be a 2-month supply. So again, got to remember what is going on. Again, we have a supply problem, but the supply is coming back as demand pulls. So we're going to see days on market expand. We're going to see price drops, and the housing slowdown is real, as all of my students are talking about. Again, some of this improving sales is because inventory is up. Sorry, they got a money court thing there, whatever. So again, inventory is at 1.3, 2.6 represents 2 months. And remember, everybody talks about 6 months being average. I would actually tell you in today's day and age, at least in most markets, it's actually far closer to 4 months. 4 months is kind of a balanced market. So let's not use old kind of 6 months. Let's use 4 months going forward. Okay. Couple other things. Again, high 359.9, 17% higher. The pace of gains is shrinking, right? So they're no longer, I think last time was like 19 something. So that is pretty interesting. Even Lawrence Yun, the chief economist of the realtors, the market is less intensely heated as before. So again, it's boiling. It's going from 100 to 50 to 30, right? The market is cooling. It's the housing slowdown. I brought it to you first. Something else I saw is first-time home buyers are now about 30% of the market. Usually they're about 40. So we are missing a certain rung of the ladder. Days on market is 17. This is going to jump. This days on market at 17, it's going to go to 24, 27 as the slowdown picks up. We can see that going into August and September, I believe. Nearly a quarter of all transactions are cash. Also, that's higher than normal. Remember, a cash sale means no loans. Perhaps a faster sale as well, but not all the time. We're going to see what new homes are tomorrow. That will be interesting. Mortgage rates didn't move a lot May and June. Again, that's when these were put in the contract and likely were rate locked and things of that nature. What else do we got going on here? What does she say? She's saying that these, the Delta virus could slow us down a little bit. We shall see. I think we're going to run right over it like it's a non-event. I think we've already peaked. Maybe that's a little bit wishful thinking, but this is what I think is going to happen. Hi, Happy. So that's what I have for you. Again, the housing slowdown is real. This July data looks maybe better than expected, but you got to remember, it's really from May. That's right. It's activity in May, closings in July. I've had realtors on my channel here in the last couple of weeks talking about a slowdown. Nearly 1,000 members of the Facebook group talking about a slowdown in price drops. The slowdown is real, not a crash, just a slowdown. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on in your market. And remember, Happy, right? You want them to do what? She wants you to hit the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. And of course, she is my co-host of the Daily Financial News, which will happen tomorrow at 7:30. Bye.